Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome on in. J-Rye, what is up? Hello, hello. We've got some folks ready to go. We got some Phoenix that's going to start us off this evening. It is officially sold out, so we're actually going to wipe this from our board and bump everything else up. Make everything a little bit easier to follow on this. So our EB dub, we sold a few spots of that as well. We are down to 11 on the EB dub. The Rookies and Stars, we sit at 5. And then 8 teams left in addition to the EB dub before we get to those 5 boxes of 2025 Bowman Draft. Again, everything getting grand in the hand for the spots. So every single spot is an entry. That is going to be drawn this Friday, so you're not going to want to miss it right here at Top Shelf Breaks. A chance to win a share of over $1,000 in awesome prizes, break credits, boxes, all sorts of fun stuff. So be sure to check all of that out. Again, between tonight and Friday, those are your last chances to get involved. What's happening, Tyson? How are you, sir? And in addition to our breaks here tonight as well, we do have a couple other things that are available via Monster Bucks. The main thing here being some 2026 Topps Chrome Olympics, U.S. Winter Olympics, a hobby box going for $115 per hobby box of Topps Chrome U.S. Olympics, and that will get you 2 autographs. We ripped a lot of that on Friday night here, so very excited to see what else we got in those. And then we got some blaster boxes of Topps Chrome Marvel Studios. Those are $40 a piece. And look who's here.
Oh, man. The old man is here.
Today's the final episode of the Nate Land podcast. You told me about that podcast. I think we had a conversation about that. I'm trying to remember what it was about. Because that's where you got your Hey Bear thing from, right? Am I remembering this correctly? Oh, all right. Oh, all good. Man, I'll be screwed. Ugh. Oh, it's Nate. All right. Yeah. Okay. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. So is it going to be worth continuing to follow the podcast with the other guys or not really? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, here, so I'm gonna add some stuff here momentarily. Just give me 1 second. 26 Topps Chrome. Man, there's a lot of boxes on this. Holy moly. What else can we put up there? What else do people want to see? 1 second. Yeah, just a little bit of time doing all of that, right? And folks, I'll be I'm very excited about this. There are a lot, and I mean a lot of 2024 football blasters we're going to be adding to the Get Personal section momentarily here. So if you're on the hunt for that 2024 NFL class, give us just a couple seconds. Yes, I can. Definitely do that for you. Okay. We're going to generate the variations. Almost there. And then we'll get into some Phoenix to kick things off here tonight. If you like some NASCAR NT, yes. That's about all you're getting. All right. I believe we are all good to go. It is all there. We are updated. Now I'm going to make sure that it's actually on the site. I think it's there. I think we're good. I think I did it correctly. Did I do it correctly? I did it correctly. We're good. Personal boxes up and moving. A lot of them. But that is everything else that we got. So Phoenix is going to start us off here on this lovely Wednesday evening. It is snowy, it is cold, and we've got a single hobby box BOGO tiered teams that is going to start us off. And we need to add all of our wonderful names to our list. There we go. BOGO tiered teams of 2025. There we go. Okay, 15 entries. There's tier 1, there's tier 2. And we're going to roll the dice on all of our teams. A grand total of, going low, 6 times. A 222 special. The CK special here, as we like to call it. This is, do we do tier 2? What did we do? Why are there messy teams here? Oh, goodness gracious. I know what I did. I know exactly what I did. I apologize, folks. We got to move some stuff around. That is 1,000% not the teams for tier 1 because we did wild card combos, and I'm just now realizing that. So we'll still go 6 times. That much has not changed. Cardinals and the Jets become a tier. So we will delete this and shift that up. I did pull Keller. I did. That's okay. We figured it out. It's fine. Let's copy and paste these again. since I'm such a smart one. These are the new ones. So we're still going to go 6 times. We're still going to go 6 times now that we have all the names. Thankfully, we didn't do the names, and I caught it early because I'm looking at these combos. I'm like, that's not right. The Rams shouldn't be in the first tier, but here we are. There's the actual first tier. And we'll go on the second tier now. That's what I get for trying to make fancy breaks and then accidentally copying and pasting over the actual tiers. Don't try that at home, kids. And there's our list. Copy it once, copy it twice. And we'll zoom out ever so slightly. There we are. All right. Time to dive in. Wednesday evening starts off with some 2025 Phoenix football. We're looking for 2 autos, 1 memorabilia card. I almost had to see what number was behind that Panini stamp, but it is 2 and 1 for a total of 3 hits and hopefully some good ones. It is BOGO tier teams, meaning that every single person that bought in on this break gets 2 teams, 1 in the top tier, 1 in the bottom tier, because that's how our breaks work. So without further ado, let's dive in. Good luck. Here we go. Empty box. Oh, the garbage can's over here, so now I got to try and shoot it. And short. Bowman Draft teams on sale, ladies and gentlemen. 8 of them left. Andres Borgales, Matthew Golden. Finally caught a touchdown in the playoffs against the Bears. Contours, Xavier Worthy Green. That's going to be number 299 for the Chiefs and Tyson. Clay Matthews Sr., Zach Ertz. Pats! What's happening? Keenan McCardell, silver. Terry McLaurin, silver. This pack feeling a little thick. Think we might have our first hit here in this one. Or it's a dummy card, which also very powerful. No, it is definitely a hit. Silver Russell Wilson. It's our other variant in this one, and we'll see what our first hit is behind the Nick Scourton. It is Colston Loveland for the Bears. Look at that. Nice hit there for David E. Woo! That is going to be number to 149 on the RPA. Look at that. Very nice. Beauty of a card. I'll pull out the 180s for this sucker. '50th birthday today. Happy birthday. Very nice. Good stuff. That's screenshot worthy. Jarquez Hunter for the Rams, silver. A Jaden Daniels Thunderbirds, silver. Joe Horn and Alex Highsmith. Joe Horn was the Chief? Was that before the Saints days or after? Another hit coming up here and peeking out. It is a Bronco franchise future material, Jahdae Barron. For the Bronx, they are going to, where are they at on here? David E. Nice. Riley Leonard on the Phoenix variation for the Colts as number to 149. Hakeem Nicks, silver. Jaden Blue, silver. A Will Anderson Jr. Contours, silver. Again, final teams in the 2025 Bowman Draft 4-box Pick Your Team Break are on sale. Check those out. Kalen Bullock for the Texans, silver. Four packs to go. Looking for one more auto. Jalen Johnson for the Bears on the silver. I still want the Ahmad Rashad rookie or Ahmad Rashad auto. That's all I really want out of this. When this first came out, I was really hoping we would pull one. Didn't happen. Yet. Yet. Facial Tootin. Patrick Mahomes on the shimmer to 199. Very nice hit there for the Chiefs and Tyson. Sam Darnold red contours. That's going to be 249. Jordan Watkins. Tyler Warren Thunderbirds. Very nice. Which means our final pack should have our final hit. Let's see what we got. DeAndre Swift, Phoenix variation. Drake London. Sean McDermott, no longer the Bills coach. And behind the Cam Miller, we've got Dylan Gabriel to 25 for the Cleveland Browns, and Stefan picking up the low number Dylan Gabriel. Not a bad box. 5 of 25, a jersey number match. Dylan Gabriel and a Colston Loveland auto. It'd be crazy if that was a jersey match too, but it's 80, not 84, 80. So, not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's going to do it for a single box of Phoenix Football 2025. Mr. Flink, how are you, sir? I'd say the printer was offline. It definitely did. Darn it. Was it because we... Nope. You know, I honestly, there have been a lot of odd responses to that trade. I didn't think Luis Angel Acuna was a bad return. Unless I'm missing something. I mean, I know he doesn't have a ton of power, but I'm like, that's not terrible. That's something that is halfway decent. All right, let's update this big board here. REB Dubs got 8 spots. We've got the Get Personal section up and active. We're down to 4 on Rookies and Stars. So this is where we're at for our counts. That's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment for Lou Bob. .96 with a breaking ball. That's not bad. He turns into like Luis Angel turns into the second coming of his brother. You guys get the steal of the century. Wishful thinking, right? You're already out ahead. Oh man. The Rookies and Stars has sold out. Clicks coming in. Fine last 4 spots. Very nice. Thank you much. We're going to get that one set up next. 2 boxes of Rookies and Stars. I mean, sometimes all it takes is that, change of scenery to get somebody off their butt and figure it out. So, hey, maybe that's it. Who knows? All right, there it is. Rookies and Stars. Yeah, Friday is going to be terrible. Okay. Here we go. 10 names, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. Randomizing each list. We're going the opposite direction. We're going, instead of 6, we're going 14 on each one this time around. Chargers down to the Jags. What do we say, 14? 14. I have short memory. Niners down to the Packers. All right, let's get to those names. Pets down to clicks. And 3. There we have it. Okay. We're back with some more football on this Wednesday evening. It is 2 boxes of 2025 Rookies and Stars football from Panini. And it is triple-tiered teams, meaning every single spot gets 3 teams. Some of you getting 4 because there's some combo spots there in our 3rd tier, the Cardinals, Jets, and the Rams and Falcons. So we're looking for 2 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards per box for a grand total of 8 hits in this break for those of you who really like math. So here we go. Good luck. Ooh, Freddie Peralta headed to the Mets. Deal is done. Jet Williams and Brandon Sproat headed to Milwaukee. Score! So no more Freddie Peralta in Milwaukee. That's big. That's making a lot of moves. All right, here we go. Ooh, how about some gold? That can't be right. 249. Justin Fields for the Jets. And Javon Curse, an airborne Russell Wilson. That's the card everybody's after. Russell Wilson. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Eric Dickerson to $9.99 on the purple. Pinkish purple. Shedeur Sanders. Stellar rookies. Colston Loveland rookie rush. Should have a hit in every single pack from here on out. Boomer Esiason, R.J. Harvey, that is to 149. And Shamir Dyke is our first auto. This one for the Tennessee Titans to 199 and clicks. Came on strong at the end of the season in receiving for the Titans. Bijan Robinson. Mike Allstott. Quinn Ewers cross-training is our next hit. This one for the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are going to clicks. Riley Leonard Silver airborne for the Colts. Max Crosby to $9.99 for the Raiders. And Jalen Noel, the rookie wideout for the Houston Texans, third-round pick. Going to the Texans, and Paul. Crusade Silver, Jalen Hurts. We opening some hyperspace, Tyson? Looking for some more sketch cards? $9.99 Savion Jones. And an Ashton Genty high octane patch for The Las Vegas Raiders, going to Craig. Craig picking up the Genty High Octane patch. Travion Henderson Silver Thrillers. Usually we get one numbered rookie rush. Not the case here in this one. That's okay. Hopefully the next box. Also, anything mentioning anything food, even the word ham. Like, I didn't eat dinner tonight, so I am dying right now. Salty fries night here at Top Shelf, as long as they stay open with the weather. Missed. Caleb Johnson to 149. And an Ashton Genty cross-training. So a couple nice hits here for Ashton Genty and the Raiders going to Craig. That's 2 now on the patches. Jalen Milroe Crusade for the Seahawks. And as we wait for the Bowman Draft to fill, too, we will get some personal boxes in, passing the time. James Cook to $9.99. Thrillers, Rome Odunze Silver. Still looking for 2 autos. Mark Jackson, Jordan Love to $9.99. Airborne, Derek Carr. Derek Carr for the Saints. Something tells me they planned this set before he retired. Tyler Warren to $9.99 for the Colts. We got a redemption. We'll get to that in a second. Dylan Gabriel Silver for the Browns. Who's Mike Olstadt hiding? Let's find out. Rookie signatures, card 123 is Elijah Arroyo. That is going to go to the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks belonging to Clicks. The rookie tight end. So there is auto number 1. Still looking for 1 auto, 1 patch in our remaining 2 packs of box 2. Mason Taylor, another rookie tight end. This time for the Jets, a dual combo spot. Cardinals-Jets going to Craig. Leonard Fournette for the Jags. How about that? Silver Thrillers. R.J. Harvey. Very nice. Final pack should have one more auto. Let's see who it's going to be. Jalen Waddle to 149. It looks like we got some gold. I believe this is a Packer. Is it? It is Savion Williams to 199 for the Green Bay Packers. And that spot going to Clicks. With the rookie wideout drafted third round? Second round? Mid-round. Trevor Lawrence, silver, airborne. And another Savion Williams to close it out. And that's going to do it. 2 boxes of 2025 Panini Rookies and Stars, triple-tiered teams. Okay, let's get an update on our big board. We're down to 2 on the EB dub. And 5. So we are 7 spots away from ripping some Bowman Draft baseball. Oh, so very close. We'll check out and see who those teams are here that are left on the board. They include the Angels at 145, the Giants at 75, the Phillies at 62, the Pirates at 199, and the Reds at 129. And do remember, if you use promo code BowmanTSB, you get an extra 10% off all those prices. So down to those 5 teams and the 2 spots in the EB dub. So while we're waiting on that, let's check to see what we got. Ooh, lots of personal boxes. Looky. You weren't kidding, you went ham. Let's get... Come on. There we go. 1 Star Wars, 1 Chrome, 1 Marvel Blaster, and 1 Bowman Chrome U football. Ooh, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Let's see here. We will hide that. I'm going to go grab those other boxes. We need to get... Bowman Chrome U and hyperspace. All right. All right. We'll start small and go big. So we'll start with the Marvel Studios. Leonard Fournette and LeGarrette Blount. Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I mean, they both did play for the Buccaneers. All right. Tyson, good luck. Score. Star-Lord. Wanda Maximoff. Corvius Glaive. On the blue wave, not numbered. Recorder Thiel. Valentina Allegra Di Fontaine and Nebula. So it's silver and a wave. Give us one numbered card here. Come on. Ant-Man. The designs are cool. They definitely are. Ivan Vanko. The Hyper. Darben, Blue Wave, Daredevil, and Anika from Black Panther. Rounding out the blaster of Marvel. We move on, Bowman Chrome, U. The U. These styrofoam bricks. Ooh, a little spin by Scored. I even surprised myself on that one. A lot of text start here. Kamari Moulton, Bowman first, Iowa running back on the green, not numbered. Isaac Wilson, Utah QB. Emmett Brown. You, yeah, you have parents that name you after the Doc Emmett Brown. Coastal Carolina QB. Oh, we got an auto. How about Javante Barnes? Campus Star signatures. 20 of 50. Nice hit out of the Mega. Boomer Sooner. Running back. How about that? Very nice. Acropolis Dante Moore. Kanye Udo. Does he get another year? Davion Gauss. Fernando Mendoza. Probably stick him in a Raiders uniform for next year. Kentucky? Trevor Pena, Penn State. All right, so got an auto out of the Mega. Success. That brings us to Topps Chrome. USA. Let's see what we got. Missed that one. This was a very good product for us on Friday night. Quite a few boxes had more than 2 autos, which is kind of weird. So let's see if we can get lucky here. Colby Stevenson, silver. Nina O'Brien, Alpine Skiing to 199. Hey, Griffin. Thanks for joining us over on Instagram. Jack O'Callahan, silver. Winter Blizzard, Amber Glenn. Sean White. Sadly not autoed. Why couldn't that be one of our autos? Some very cool names in here for autos. A lot of legendary U.S. names. Ava Sunshine of the skiing national team is our first auto. Again, these are very affordable boxes. $115 for one of these. 2 autographs. Chance at some of the biggest names in U.S. Olympic history for winter sports. Tristan Feinberg. Ted Ligeti to 199. Still looking for one more auto. Maybe 2. Maybe we'll get lucky again. Oh, we got ourselves a patch. How about that? Keisha Love for the bobsled team. Player used memorabilia. Chloe Kim. 4 packs to go. When do the Olympics start? Is it next week? Or is it the week after? 2 weeks. Sean White to 150. And a Ross Powers to 250. Okay, it's 2 weeks. I wasn't sure. I wasn't entirely on it. Mike Ruzioni. The Miracle on Ice. Still be one more auto. There it is. Jesse Diggins. Cross-country skiing 13 of 25 on the Jesse Diggins. Good loan number parallel there. One more pack. I bet the singles will definitely start popping, especially if there's some pedestal finishes for these teams. Baton Ouna Urinchimeg. That's as good as you're going to get out of this for me. 52 of 76 for the Paralympic team, I believe. Yes, Paralympic team. And Jen Lee wrapping up there for our Olympics. I gave it a good college try. All right. And last but certainly not least, Star Wars Hyperspace. One oversized card. Ooh, got a straggler. Get these out of here. 8 packs? 8 packs. One giant cut piece of foam. Literal monsters. I feel like this is the same oversized card you got in the last one, the Mandalore sector. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Let's see what we got. Let's get some good stuff. Banta to 99. And a chase for Han Solo, silver. How many cards are a part of that oversized set? I'm assuming it's not many if we're getting repeats in the same case. Or what I assume is the same case. Maybe it's not the same case. I don't know. Jaja. Ahsoka. And Delta 7 Jedi Starfighter. The modifier is the auto. Thundercat as the modifier. And a Rook to 150. Which one is he from? Captain Typho and the Mandalorian on the scope parallel. Very cool. How about a Grogu to 150 and a Purgil on the monster card? Need some lower number parallels. Let's see what we can get here. Qui-Gon Jinn. Silver Fifth Brother. And Ezra Bridger rides the Loth Wolf. Okay, 2 more packs. Garazeb Aurelios, 80 of 99. Silver Maroc and Crate Dragon. The final 2 silvers out of our last pack. So, autos in 3 of the 4 boxes. Not bad. But there you are, sir. 2 and 5 remain as our numbers. For our final break, which is the Bowman Draft 4-box Pick Your Team break. Okay, so 2 in the EB dub. The teams you can get there, $52.22 in the EB dub. The Nats, the Blue Jays, the Athletics, the Brewers, the Mets, Guardians, Rockies, and Orioles. As the teams there, again, 52-22. So a chance at some of the big teams, specifically the Nationals, the Blue Jays, and the O's, for a lot less than what they would go for buying them outright. The Bowman Draft, with the 5 spots left, we'll run down the costs here. Angels for $145, but again, this is discount codes also available for that I believe are automatically applied at checkout if you buy one of these teams. So the Angels will be in a ballpark of about $131. The Giants will be about $68. The Phillies will be about $56. The Pirates will be at $180, and the Reds will be at $117. So those are the prices on the 5 teams you can buy outright. And then, again, the 2 EB dub spots. What up, Caesar? Good. Just got through a whole bunch of personal boxes. Did some Phoenix. Did some Rookies and Stars, and now just waiting out for the last of the Bowman Draft. 4 boxes of Bowman Draft, down to 7 spots. We were watching you on. I was watching you on eBay Live earlier. CK and I were talking about eBay Live and all the fun that's happening over in that neck of the woods. Yeah, nothing too wild. The Phoenix was definitely better. Colston Loveland RPA, and then a Dylan Gabriel 5 of 25 on the jersey match. So not bad there. A lap Rottweiler. Such a thing exists. Man, I'm on fire. I've got the bin like 10 feet from me. I'm nailing these. So 2 spots in the EB Dub, 5 teams remaining in our 4-box pick your team break. $85 of cuddle. I honestly wish we had another box of Phoenix. I think that was a straggler along with the 2 of the Rookies and Stars. Trying to see what else we have up there. I'm tempted. Maybe Friday night we do a 2024 blaster mixer. That'd be fun. A boxing mat. Where are you boxing at? When in March? Is that the ones in downtown Elgin that they do at the VW or VFW? TFI City in St. Charles. Where is that? Or Tri-City, you mean? On the 18th. Okay, what day is the 18th? Is that a weekend? Wednesday night. Okay. So really, if I have a free day from doing this. You're doing Premiere? Get out of here. Off of Broadway? I grew up in Rockford. Rockford's my go-to. Well, because they moved from was it Woodstock? I'm also a wrestling junkie. Like I even like the small stuff. Or are they doing both now? Are they doing both? Or is it okay? Yeah, because Premiere used to be in Woodstock. I think last year they moved. Um, I'm trying to remember because they were in like this small industrial building. I'm trying to go back and see because I can't remember the name of the dude that would always do the videos when it was located up in Woodstock. Where was it? He's yeah, I did. Yeah, Mick's always been a big Terry Funk guy. Like that's been his guy. Maybe it was longer than last year. So Casey James is running because I thought it was Randy that was doing Premiere, isn't it? Okay. I didn't know if he sold it because, like, immediately I'm like, wait a minute. Like, if they moved, did he sell it? Interesting. Okay. No, that's awesome, dude. No, I'm a big wrestling guy, so anything related to that, I'm always about it. All right, 2 spots on the EB Dub and 5 teams. Get a little bit of a bump in the road, and that's okay. And we can crack open 4 boxes. Excuse me, I'm getting ahead of myself. 4 boxes of 2025 Bowman Draft. Yeah, today was kind of a fun day in the NFL because a lot of teams had their season-ending press conferences. John Lynch confirming Brandon Ayuk has played his last down as a Niner. Not shocking. Brian Flores going back to the Vikings. 3-year contract. If he doesn't take one of the head coaching deals. Cody Bellinger, 5 years, 162 mil for the Yankees. Man. I still can't. But man, how many moves are the Mets making? So they got Bo Bichette. They just pick up Freddie Peralta. Obviously, Luis Robert, the biggest move of them all. Honestly, you know what, Tyson? I would not be against that as a low-risk, low-cost maneuver. I wouldn't mind it. I don't know about trade. He's going to be released, so he's going to have to sign a new contract. But I would not mind them signing him because, I mean, they're Alameda Zacchaeus is probably gone. So they're going to need that fourth wide receiver. See if it works. Who knows? Two and five. Or personal boxes if anybody wants personal boxes. We have the Get Personal section up at TopShelfBreaks.com. If you don't see anything there and you're curious, maybe we've got something here in the shop that we didn't put on there. We can always drop those questions into the chat. Who are they going to dump to find DJ Moore onto? You know, I'm still upset about Sunday. I really am. And the fact that there's been no conversation about DJ Moore speaking to the press, speaking to Caleb Williams, anybody since that, and that he just kind of left the facility, like, kind of irritates me, if I'm being honest. Maybe he is a trade piece for Max Crosby deal. I don't know. But if the Raiders, if you see these rumors about the Raiders potentially going after Lamar Jackson, like, could you imagine, like, oh, all right, we went and got Lamar Jackson. Oh, by the way, we traded Max Crosby. I think if that happens, then like Max Crosby's off the table. I just realized something too on the website. Let's see. The old grand in the hand graphics up on the website said now through October 24th. I don't know who uploaded that one. Wasn't me. All right, there we go. It's updated now. I feel better. All right, I'm going to bring these bring these bins to the back. I'll be right back. Again, 2 and 5 is what we're missing here to get to our Bowman draft. 1 second. Also get those 2 earlier breaks uploaded to YouTube for those who missed them out or missed watching them, should say. And full transparency, folks, the weather is not so great here tonight in this area as well. So if we don't have a ton of movement here in the next 15, 20 minutes, we may look at pushing the Bowman draft to Friday for the final night of Grand in the Hand. Just an FYI. Yeah, you know, be riding my toboggan with my husky dogs in tow on Friday. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be school on Friday either. It accumulated quickly, which is funny because like I'm 15-ish minutes from here. My wife says we got no snow. I'm just like, is anybody else sick of this winter weather though? True. I mean, like real talk. The EB Dub sold out. We do have that. So we can get to aspects of the EB Dub. So we'll do that in the meantime as we wait for the final 5 spots of the Bowman Draft. Because we can do our 3 boxes of Prism Baseball. So let's get to that. There's our teams and our names. We are going to roll the dice 9 times.
9 times.
9 times.
9 times.
Here we go. Tyson down to Jim. Jim G. J-Rye. What? That is nuts. J-Rye with all the luck again. I remember last week. It's hard not to remember last week. Man, look at that. That's crazy. So Tyson with the Nationals, J-Rye with the Blue Jays, Athletics, Brewers, Mets, and Guardians. Pets with the Rockies, Jim G with the Orioles. Goodness. Yeah, there's actually a show down in Arkansas. A sport and fishing show that was canceled in Arkansas because of the amount of snow that they're getting. Because we were supposed to go down there and sell jerky. Carter, this has to be like the easiest fill for you ever in a EB Dub. You're just copying the same name over and over. Oh, boy. All right, that's all filled. Thank you much. We're going to get the three box of Prism Baseball triple team tiered blasters. So, pardon me 1 second as we get those lists current. I believe we have a triple team tiered 2025. We should. We do. All right. There's our 10 names participating in a 3-box of Panini Baseball 2025 triple tiered teams. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Every list. Ooh, high number 17. Woo! Dodgers down to the Yankees. Astros down to the Red Sox. And the Padres down to the Rays. All right, let's get on the names. You go once, twice, and 3 times. There we go. Let's get to ripping. As a part of our EB dub for this evening with Bowman Draft 2025, we have 2025 Panini Prism Blasters for our other part of the EB dub in that break. So we've got 3 of them, and it is triple tiered teams, meaning every single spot gets 3 teams to find in these boxes. Hopefully we'll find a straggler auto and maybe some good parallels along the way, and only one way to find out, and that's by ripping them open. Good luck. Here we go. I don't think I'm making the throw on these boxes. I don't think they're aerodynamic enough. Oh, they are. I just missed. Yeah, people are not prepared for this weather at all. Like, at all. Which will make it a doozy. Roberto Clemente for Pittsburgh. That is to $3.99. Jim Rice silver and a Roman Anthony for the Red Sox. Lots of shiny cards. Everybody loves shiny parallels. 6 boxes per blaster? Yeah. On to pack 2. Joe Jackson silver. Darryl Strawberry blue ice. That is the exclusive for the blasters. Chase Meadroth for the White Sox on the blue ice. 4 blue ice parallels per box. Ryan Johnson for the Angels. Silver Dalton rushing for the Dodgers. Oh, look, it's the new White Sox. Luis Angel Acuna. Jack Leiter for the Rangers. Green. The green is not numbered. J.C. Escara for the Yankees. And Brooks Lee. So that is box 1. We will get on to box 2. Right here. All right, let's see if I can make this box in the garbage over here. Score! Ooh, got some color. Dingers! James Wood to $3.99. For being gold like this, it should be a lot lower than $3.99. Just putting that out there. Silver Franklin Arias, Blake Burke Blue Ice for the Milwaukee Brewers. Yeah, Milwaukee's going to be a different looking team this year. I am curious about how they're going to be. I mean, you get Mizorowski, full year. Probably stretch him out a little more than what you did in 2025. Carson Williams for the Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah, the Panini baseball product, it's usually going to be heavy on your prospects and your veteran players that are no longer in the league. Bert Campaneris for Oakland, a.k.a. not Oakland anymore, a.k.a. the Athletics. Which I find real funny that they still put Oakland on there, but I know Bert was definitely a Oakland A. Silver Grady Sizemore for the, at the time, was the Cleveland Indians. Whether or not people want to use that name anymore, personal choice. Green Jose De Paula for the Dodgers and a Jose Canseco. Blue Ice for the Texas Rangers. I'm Jose Canseco. I feel like the second time in 2 weeks I've made that reference. Final box. See if I can go 2 for 3 here. 2 for 3. Silver, Gary Sheffield for the Yankees. Paul Konerko for the Dodgers. Holy cow. Christian Campbell, silver, and an Earl Combs blue ice for the Yankees. Name you don't see very often. Like I said, a lot of the throwback names, a lot of the prospects. Shoeless Joe. Dingers, Jim Thome. Spencer Arrighetti. Blue ice for the Houston Astros. Three packs to go. A whole lot of junk wax back in those 90s days. Braden Montgomery for the Chicago White Sox on the blue ice. Jesus Mate. Connor Griffin, prismatic for Pittsburgh. How about a Paul Skeens silver? There's a player we want for a silver. Going to the Pirates and Carter. Ken Griffey Sr. for the Reds. Final pack. What can we find? Hopefully something good. Green Prince Fielder for the Brew Crew. Miguel Cabrera blue ice for the Tigers. No autos through 3 blasters, but that's going to do it. Triple tiered teams, 3 blasters of 2025 Panini Prism Baseball. Got like 10 packs of thick card sleeves, but no regular sleeves. Love how that always works every single time over here. All right, we're still sitting at 5 teams. Those 5 teams are discounted, but they are the Angels, Giants, Phillies, Pirates, and Reds to get us home on the Bowman Draft Baseball. Hasn't been any movement on it for a bit. But we'll be right back and bring these to the back. Ugh. All right. We're going to give it a few more minutes since there has not been any movement on those last 5 teams. And also just because of the bad weather in the area. We'll see how it goes. But we might end up pushing the Bowman Draft to Friday. We shall see. Are there any big releases coming out Friday? I don't think there are, but January's kind of been a weird month for the release calendar. So it'd be the 23rd? 23rd. Topps UFC Stadium Club. TriStar Hidden Treasures Autograph Footballs. Oh, that would be fun. Topps Chrome Basketball Sapphire releases tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to have any of that. I guess we'll find out. But next week's the big week. Panini Donruss Optic Football, currently scheduled for Monday. So I believe CK is going to be opening some Donruss Optic Football. And then Topps Midnight Basketball is going to be next Thursday night. That release, so we'll be ripping that on Friday. They've officially scheduled Panini Prism Football for the 2nd. I don't know if that's going to hold. So I'm curious about that one. Oh, we're doing. Oh, okay. In that case, we're doing Bowman Draft tonight. Okie dokie. Full list? Yeah, it's full list. All right. Our final break of the evening, it is 2025 Bowman Draft Baseball. 4 boxes of Bowman Draft. We are looking for 3 autographs per box and hopefully some good stuff along the way. There is our list of all of our names, and 2 of these names are going to be splitting all of the paper base cards that we will random at the end of this break. So, good luck, everybody. Here we go. Oops. Okay. A blue base parallel Justin Lampkin to 499 for the Royals. And Jim G. Silver Ethan Petrie and JB Middleton for the Nationals and the Rockies. And our first hit, it is Steel Hall, 36 of 50 for the Cincinnati Reds and Tyson. And that right there is one of the cards that you're going to want. Because here, 1 second. Steel Hall is the 9th pick in the draft. This is kind of big. So Tyson comes in, saves the day, gets the break done tonight, and hits a monster. 36 of 50 auto. I don't think it's going to get better than this, folks. I really don't. Unreal. Wow. It has to be over $1,000. Easily has to be over $1,000. Matthew Fisher, Alfredo Duno for the Reds on the Silvers. So somebody's got to eBay that out of the gate. I mean, there's got to be comps out there already. That is nuts. Josh Hammond, silver, and J.D. Thompson for the Brewers. Landon Vidoric for the Los Angeles Dodgers. J-Rye picking up the first Bowman for the Dodgers outfielder. J-Rye, very, very good turnout in the EB dub for this break. Ching Sang Ko for the Dodgers X-Fractor. Dodgers off to a good start. Eli Willits. Gabe Davis and Walker Janik Silvers. Got some sparkle coming up here. In action, Josh Hammond, 24 of 25 for the Royals. And Jim G. What? This isn't trying to find the list that I had earlier. I thought he was one of the top picks in the draft, too. Maybe not. One of the shortstops. Maybe I'm making things up. Still, 24-25 for the best insert in this set. Devin Taylor, Sparkle. Not going to be numbered. Jordan Yost Silver, JT Quinn. And Briggs McKenzie to 35 for the Atlanta Braves. And we follow that up with an Aiden West auto for the Dodgers. So the Dodgers with 2 autos in our first box. And some very low parallels on top of it. My goodness, what a box. Crazy stuff. Pico Cone, Yohandy Morales. And how about a Brady Ebel on the Reptilian to 125 for the Milwaukee Brewers? Top of that. Man, lots of good stuff in here. The blue Dante Nori for the Phillies. I love how the chat's just gone silent after we pulled that steel haul. No one has acknowledged any comps or anything else. All right, one last stack to go here for box 1. Seth Hernandez and Mason Peters Silvers. Connor Essenberg and Sebastian Walcott Silvers. Joseph DeZirwa. And another in action, this time Kevin McGonigal for the Tigers. Good stuff. Kyson Witherspoon Silver. Miguel Sime Jr. for the Nationals. Franklin Arias, Spencer Jones. Final silvers there. Definitely over 1,000. Definitely. All right. Box 2. Is there a site that still shows what the actual best offer accepted was? I know there used to be a couple out there that did it, but I'm not sure if the loopholes on that were closed. All right. X-Fractor Leo DeVry. All up with a Joshua Lugo and James Tibbs III. And in action, Jesus Mate to 150. Couple nice numbered of the in action. Tyson Lewis on the metal fractor to 100 for the Cincinnati Reds. Going Tyson. Red spot having a good break so far. Michael Oliveto and A.J. Russell. And our first auto for the Yankees, Caden Kent. First Bowman to 150. The Yankees going to Steven. Got another auto. We do Pico Cone for the Yankees. A Yankees box indeed. Again for Steven. Mason McConaughey and Sammy Stafura. Landon Harmon to 499 on the base sky blue. Kate Anderson silver, Patrick Forbes silver. Joshua Gonzalez to 150. And a Max Williams auto for the Miami Marlins. The Marlins going to Tyson. So I'd probably say 1,500. Given the other parallels in between. Not bad for the person that says no idea who we're looking for in this. Matt Barr, Tommy Troy. Brandon Compton. Gavin Fine and Mitch Voigt. And an Alfredo Duno to 250 for the Reds. Travis Sikora, light blue, Johnny Formello, and Ben Jacobs. Jackson Wiggins, Briggs McKenzie. Quentin Young and Travis Sikora. In action, Dax Kilby for the New York Yankees. Arjun Namala and Dominic Fritton for the Blue Jays and Rays. And, what we got here? Black Cade Crossland for the St. Louis Cardinals, 5 of 10. The Cardinals, J-Rye. 5 of 10, first Bowman for the Cardinals pitcher, 4th round pick. Nice low number there. Joshua Flores and Dante Nori. Wrapping things up. On to box 3. Scored again. Jeez. And these are the last 4 boxes in this case, so this will be the end of Bowman Draft, at least in the hobby form. Unless we get more, which is always possible. All right, push these back a little bit. Find our footing. Caden Kent, Devin Taylor silvers. Kevin Fine. Wilfred Castillo and Aiden West silvers. Chase Shores. And our in action, Seth Hernandez, one of the top picks in the draft for the Pittsburgh Pirates. On the cool insert there. Very nice. Mason Neville, JoJo Parker are silvers in that one. Looking for some autos still. Nothing yet. Sean Youngerman and Gavin Turley. So we'll sleeve up all of these silvers here quick. X-Fractor Jake Monroe for the Angels. Jacob Reimer and Walker Jenkins silvers. Fly through these, and we got Cody Miller, Reptilian to 199 for the Braves. Tatine Gray and Easton Carmichael. Mitch Voigt for the New York Mets to 499 on the silver parallel. The Mets going to J-Rye. Picking up the Mitch Voigt. We're trying, Matt. We're trying. We'll see what we can pull here, man. Johnny Level, Enrique Bradfield. Final stack here of second round. Enrique Bradfield on the confetti. Non-numbered. Blue, Briggs McKenzie, Cade Obermueller, and Xavier Nayans. Final stack of box 3. Ben Jacobs to 499 on the base. Justin Lampkin, James Ellwanger. And we got here green. Aiden West, 21 of 99 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. We're having a pretty darn good break. Going to J-Rye. Again, keeping up with the nice low-numbered cards. Just got to get more top loaders. Running out of top loaders. Good problem to have. Okay. Jesus Made, Arun Escobar. 2 silvers. I think we still need 1 auto. Maybe not. I can't remember. I guess we'll find out together. Landon Harmon, Ethan Frey. Corbin Dickerson on the grass parallel to 99. Oh, we got a couple things here. Patrick Forbes for the Diamondbacks Reptilian to 99. And our auto, Nolan Schubert for the Cleveland Guardians. Going to J-Rye. We got a double parallel bonus in there of Patrick Forbes and Corbin Dickerson. Not bad. Close out the rest of these. Charlie Condon and Caleb Wing. What up, CK? Final box. Let's make it a good one. That's my worst throw of the night right there. Here we go. Blue Dominic Fritton to $4.99 on the base. Dean Livingston and Anthony Ainson. Luis Pena, top certified. What is this? 10 of 99 for the Brewers and J-Rye. In a completely different format than I am used to seeing. A chromatic autograph card of Luis Pena. Look at that. That's a first for me. I have not seen this. Theo Gillen, Andrew Salas. Jake Monroe, Max Williams. Next one, Briggs McKenzie for the Braves and Carter. Briggs McKenzie. Tyson Lewis, Slade Caldwell. Oh, another strange one here. Gavin Turley, Reptilian to 99 for the A's and J-Rye. Jake Cook, yellow Reptilian to 75 for the Blue Jays and J-Rye. And a Dominic Reed for the Cubs going to Tyson. That was another wild sequence of parallel cards. J.B. Middleton to 250 for the Rockies. Yeah, there's nothing in that. Stack of cards got a little too high. Cody Bowker and Liam Doyle. San Francisco Giants, Trevor Cohen to 499 is I believe, the final auto of this box. Maybe we'll get one more. We'll see. I've already lost track. All of our base. Luis Pena, 198 of 199 on the Reptilian Purple for the Brewers. A blue Ben Jacobs. Let's leave all of these up very quick. All right, final stack. Dominic Reed, Jamie Arnold. Ching Sang Ko and Adonis Guzman. Cade Obermueller. Final stack here. Steel Hall again, this time in an in-action Steel Hall. Marks Bellew and Brady Ebel. And we got anything here? Nope. Nate George and Shitaro Mori closing things out. So we'll do a quick hit recap here. Let's get all these sleeved up and moving and grooving. Trevor Cohen for the Giants, $4.99. Gavin Turley to 99 for the A's. Jake Cook to 75 for the Blue Jays. Briggs McKenzie auto for the Braves. Luis Pena to 99 on the achromatic autograph for the Brewers. Corbin Dickerson to 99 on the grass parallel. Patrick Forbes to 99 on the reptilian for the Diamondbacks. Nolan Schubert for the Guardians on the auto there. Aiden West to 99 on the green auto for the Dodgers. Mitch Voigt to 499 for the Mets. Cade Crossland to 10 for the St. Louis Cardinals. Max Williams auto for the Mariners. Pico Cone for the Yankees. Caden Kent to 150 for the Yankees. Tyson Lewis, the metal fractor, to 100. Briggs McKenzie to 35. Aiden West. Was that the other one that was in here? Now that I'm looking at it. Where was that? Where was that card? Oh, it was Aiden West. So you got two Aiden Wests coming to you, J-Rye. This one's just the base auto there. Josh Hammond for the Royals to 25 on the inaction. Landon Vidoric for the Dodgers on the base auto. And then a big, big, big one. Steele Hull, 36 of 50 for the Cincinnati Reds. That's a big card right there, and it kicked us off in this 4-box break of Bowman Draft Baseball. All righty, folks. Well, that is going to do it here for this evening. We've gone through everything, and we're going to be back on Friday night, the final night for Grand in the Hand, and it will be a good one, so you're not going to want to miss it. You'll see all the prizes that everybody has a chance to win with all of the break spots that have been filled these last 2 weeks. And so we will be back again Friday night. Have a good rest of your week. Stay safe, stay warm, and we'll talk to you on Friday night. Take care. Oh, that's right. Base cards. Ha! Ha ha! Can't forget about the base cards. Good catch, Matt. Good catch. All right. Let's go back to the randomizer. Woo-hoo. Rolling the dice 8 times. 2 names on top are going to split all the base cards. Tyson and Carter. Tyson and Carter are going to be splitting all the base cards. We'll write that down. Matt, thanks for the catch there. And now, that'll do it for that break. Oh, boy. It's been a long night. It's been a long day. I still haven't eaten dinner either, so I'm just lackadaisical at this point. Stay warm. We'll talk to you on Friday. Take care.